A little orgy for you, baby. That was Blue Monday. They got a big sexy show tonight at Deep Ellum Live. And the promotions team said, okay, they're here, Jesse, we're going to bring them in. And they've teased me because apparently the guys aren't quite ready to come into the studio. So we're going to wait for them here about 4 more minutes. So stick around. We're going to talk to Orgy. Lou, are you listening? I love you. Here's Switchfoot. This is Meant to Live on the Edge. Until 7 o'clock, we got a huge show tonight in Deep Ellum. It is Deep Ellum Live. We got a live show with the gentlemen of Orgy. In fact, we're awaiting their arrival. So let me pay some bills, and hopefully the guys will be here within the next 5 to 10 minutes. And we've got the brand new record. It's called Punk Static Paranoia. Hopefully we're going to be able to play the new song coming up next. With you until 7 o'clock, and with me in the studio right now, we've got part of Orgy. Jay's here. Hi, darling.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, my God. I just want to flash back for a moment, because the last time I saw you, it was such a religious experience. Orgy was here, I think it was 3 years ago for Edgefest.
Yeah, exactly.
It was such an astonishing lineup. Orgy, I think Fuel was there, Weezer, The Cult. Oh, my God, it was brilliant. You guys did such a phenomenal job.
Thank you very much.
How have you been? I know there's been some weird stuff going on with the record label, and then Bobby left, but now he's back. How is everything? What's going on with the band?
It's pretty crazy for a while. I started a record label, and we were in the process. Reprise kind of changed over their whole infrastructure, and so we were kind of like sitting around going, "What are we doing here?" And I'd always wanted to do the label thing, so my father and I kind of got together and put the band on my label, and so that took some time, and we made a record, and there was a lot of time off, and people started doing their own projects and stuff like that. We all kind of did our own things for a little while, and just kind of got back together and decided to do this thing. That
has to help to some degree, though, to sort of branch out and do different things so that you can come back together even stronger than ever.
It definitely really does. I've always kind of done a lot of other projects, produce things and do remixes and whatnot, and the other guys in the band all got a chance to do that this time around, so it was cool.
And was there something, did you do something? I know you've done some acting. What is the Freaky Friday thing?
That's Amir.
Okay.
Amir did that. He was in that movie. He kind of like taught everybody how to like hold a guitar and play guitar and stuff. And then he did like some kind of cameo appearance in the movie as well, and stuff like that.
What now? Let me ask you, because I remember I laughed and I went digging for this because I'd interviewed you 3 years ago, and I remember when Vapor Transmission came out. Somebody in the band, I can't remember who it was, said that it was like to describe the CD, that it was like a punch in the face, but of the vein, I'm going to knock you down and take your girlfriend's lipstick sort of thing, to describe the sound of that record. Does anyone have any smart-ass comments for this new one, Punk Static Paranoia?
Punk Static is just kind of like, it was kind of the sign of the times, my take on everything right now, because everybody's crazy right now, and I don't know, it's just kind of, just what I feel that the state of the world is right now, I guess. So, and kind of like, mixed in with what we've been going through over the last 3 years.
Well, I was going to ask you about that, because I know sometimes, like, when you were on the Vapor Transmission tour, that maybe you were writing songs then that might have appeared on this record. And I'm curious if there are any particular songs on this record that were definitely colored by what you've experienced over the course of the last 3 years, specifically Ashamed, which is my favorite song on the record.
Oh, you like that one?
I love it.
Cool. That song, that was kind of right after the Vapor Transmission thing, when we got back off the road. We started writing songs for this record, and that was one of the first ones, actually.
And now I heard something cool. The first single off the record is called The Obvious, but I thought I'd read an interview where you said that was originally meant for Vapor Transmission, but you sort of put it back in the nest and sat on it so that it could hatch later, and that's why it's on this record?
Exactly. Yeah, that was definitely supposed to be on the second record, and for some reason, it just didn't seem ready at the time, and we were kind of unsure about it, so we just kind of left it off, and then people got mad at us and said, "You guys are stupid, you should put that song."
Did you adjust it in any way? I mean, what did you add to it, or
not really? We just, just kind of we kind of revamped the drums a little bit, and that was it. The vocals stayed the same, and we were going to change the chorus around a little bit, and we just kind of left it. Just put a new drum beat on it and left it.
Well, the new record came out February 23rd, correct?
24th.
Did you just get nominated for something?
Yeah, like a California Music Award.
Hey, right on. Awesome. Well, let me play this new song because it's absolutely brilliant. This is Orgy. They're going to be performing tonight at Deep Ellum Live. Tickets are on sale now. I have tickets. I have backstage passes.
Yeah, you do.
214 or 817-787-1102. Papa Lou, if you're listening, this one's for you. This is The Obvious on 102.1 The Edge. It's 102.1 The Edge, brand spanking new from Orgy off of the CD Punk Static Paranoia. That was The Obvious. We're in the studio. Oh, I'm sorry. Oops. Maybe I should have just let that play. We're in the studio with Jay Gordon, the lead singer of Orgy. How is everybody doing? How is the tour going?
Everybody's good, we haven't played a gig in 3.5 years, so everybody's excited to be out here and stuff like that.
It's like first day of school all over again?
Yeah. Totally.
And you were saying people were rabid last night that you totally sold out of merchandise?
Yeah, it was great. It was really great. So now we're, getting all that. We had some delivered actually from San Francisco yesterday, so that we weren't sure how we were going to do. And then when it was all gone, we're like, thank God we ordered that yesterday. So.
Now, I had to ask you because the cover art on the CD and the laminate, Lou, if you're listening, your dad was having a coronary when he was telling me about the laminates for people who are going backstage tonight. It's like this holograph, and the art is gorgeous. Is cool. That who did it, and is your new merchandise, does it feature this artwork?
Yeah, it does, actually. A guy named Touche, who's a graffiti artist that I know from the LA area, and he just came in with the artwork, and it was like instant. I was like, okay, this is definitely the record cover. And everything. So.
Oh, it's so perfect. I love it. You're not getting this laminate back. I'm just going to keep it.
It's all yours.
Now, what's next for you guys? You're on this tour. Who's opening? Is it Godhead?
Godhead and, it's Classic Case and, a few bands just here and there. There's no real support acts. We're just kind of mixing it up. And, when there's people that we know from a certain area, maybe they'll play, certain bands like The Hunger's playing with us tonight.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, they're really
Vanishing Cream, right? They had that song, Eon.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Right on.
So they're playing with us tonight, and another band named Determination, and, they're another Texas band. So, in certain areas, where we know people, we'll just put them on the show, which is kind of cool,
Now, aside from Orgy and the D1 label, is there anything else that you've got your fingers in, or are you just pretty much focusing on this for now?
Focusing on this right now. I'm doing some projects when I get back off the road, mixing some records and stuff like that. But just some new bands, like unheard of bands yet. So.
Oh, cool. Well, right on. Thank you so much for coming in. I know you got to get to sound check. So
no problem.
My love to the other guys, and the next time you roll through town, you got to come in. We got to party.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much. It's Orgy tonight. They're going to be at Deep Ellum Live. I've got tickets. Call me right now, 214 or 817-787-1102. You're going to get tickets for the show, and you're going to go backstage to hang out with the band. Right now, it's Puddle of Mud. Here's Blurry on The Edge.